Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So obviously here I have got my copy of Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 3DS, and I am going to be reviewing it. Just like Mario Party, this isn't a simple game to review. It really isn't. I wish it was, but it's not. So let's get the main question out of the way first. Which one do I prefer? The GameCube original or the 3DS remake? God, that's such a tough question. Because the thing is, this is just Luigi's Mansion. It's the same exact game as the GameCube, but there's so much added to it. That's why I like this one a lot. You know, there's one main problem which ruins the whole experience for me, which are the controls. The controls are very, very difficult to get used to. Like I've said a million times before, this game, the original I mean, this game, was designed with two thumbsticks in mind. And it didn't translate well. It really didn't translate well over the 3DS. You know, I hate motion controls. Like, I'm just not, I don't like motion controls. And even I was using the motion controls because they were the most accurate way to use your flashlight in the poltergeist sometimes. Because the controls were so, I don't know, they were so stiff. It was very difficult to control Luigi at parts, simply because he couldn't turn well with the second thumbstick. And this mostly became a problem in the middle parts of the game. The particular rooms I had trouble with was Nana's room, where, you know, I had to shoot the yarn balls at her. That was a big problem. The Astral Hall, I think it's called, or the astronomy, whatever that room is, the astronomy room, whatever that is, where you had to shoot the meteor things at the moon. That was quite annoying. So there were multiple parts where the controls really were evidently an issue. There were parts where it was completely fine, where the controls weren't an issue, even though it was harder to control. It wasn't an issue because that particular part of the game wasn't very, heavy on that second thumbstick. But parts like, the Nana's room and the astronomy room, those rooms were very, very difficult with the controls. That being said, this game does so much right. First of all, I was a little bit harsh on the game when I was talking about how it looks. It actually looks really good. For a 3DS game, it actually looks really good. I'm very impressed with how it looks. And how it runs. It ran surprisingly well on my 3DS. Though, there were parts, like cutscenes, being that I've played the original game so many times, there are parts that just felt slow. Like, every time you caught a boo, there was like a 2-second moment where it would just be nothing. Luigi would just stand there. Then you had to call, and then you have to press A to answer every single time. So, whenever you caught a boo, it was a little bit, oh jeez. It was a little bit much. And speaking of the boos, because of the control setup, it's also a lot harder to catch the boos in this game. Well, first of all, in the GameCube version, there is this trick where if you were to try and catch a boo, every 10 health points they go down, you press the L button, you alternate from L to R quickly, and it would it would get them trapped. That was a little glitch, I think, but most speedrunners use that trick. You can't do that in this game. This game, they took that out. So, you gotta do it the difficult way. And with, the fact that you can't turn on the spot, if you're because with boos, you don't, with regular ghosts, you have them and you just need to pull against them. With boos, you have to just vacuum and aim at them, and if they move, you gotta move the vacuum towards them. And since you don't have that second thumbstick, it is very hard to catch the boos in this game, because you can't, it's very difficult. Especially when the boos start getting higher in health points. Yikes. So let me talk about the really good aspect of this game. The amount of content that they added. Personally, I thought this was not going to be much different than the original. And really, it wasn't. Until you beat the game. When you beat the game, at any point within the game, you can go to the gallery. The gallery is completely different, and you can reface any of the portrait ghosts to get that gold frame. So I actually done that with quite a few of the portrait ghosts, because this game is significantly harder than the first game, might I add. Than the original, I should say. Even in the first part, like the first mansion, like the mansion, not the hidden mansion, even in that mansion, it was pretty difficult. The controls kind of contributed to that, but there were other parts that were just legitimately more difficult. But nevertheless, I'm actually happy that the difficulty of this game was a little bit higher, personally. You know, like, you got treasure a little more easily, but there's another higher ranking above ranking A, which is ranking S, which is really difficult to get. I got ranking A on my first go. I did not get ranking S, so I'm going to have to try and get ranking S, you know, try to get all of the rankings. But yeah, you can face any portrait ghost in any order you want after you beat the game. You can go to their portrait and just fight them, which is awesome. I really like that. And then the Hidden Mansion mode. Thank the Holy Lord of Jesus that they changed the Hidden Mansion mode in this game, and it is brilliant. I think the only way they could have improved on it is if they did the whole mirrored mansion thing like they did in the PAL version of Luigi's Mansion. But other than that, I haven't finished the Hidden Mansion mode just yet. I'm about to fight Boolassus, so I'm about 3/4 of the way done with the Hidden Mansion mode. And boy, oh boy, there's a lot of differences. There are different ghosts in each room. The ghosts have higher health points, and that includes the portrait ghosts. The 5 Mario items were in different places. That actually legitimately surprised me. That the 5 hidden Mario items I have to find around the mansion, they were in different places. And it actually took me a while to find 2 of them. So it changes some of how the game works. So kudos to Grezzo for doing that. That actually, as a true Luigi's Mansion fan, sent me for a loop. And the Hidden Mansion mode is 10 times harder than the original Mansion mode. I have died. I can usually go through a playthrough of Luigi's Mansion without dying. Maybe once, but usually I don't die. I've already died. I haven't been in the game. I'm on Boolassus, like I said. Almost at Boolassus. I'm in the Safari room. And I've died at least 5 times. I have died a lot. It is very difficult. Hearts are very hard to come by. Like I said, portrait ghosts and regular ghosts have higher health percentages. Poison mushrooms are freaking everywhere. And, you know, it really bumps up the difficulty, and I really, really like that. They've also expanded the gallery, so there's more different portraits that you can look at. There's pictures of the common ghosts, there's pictures of all the boos that you capture, so there's a lot more to this game. And I can fully say, I recommend this game, without a doubt. No matter, even if the controls are something to adjust to, I still absolutely love this game. I love it more than this one. There's more to do. The Hidden Mansion's different. It's harder. It presents more of a challenge. I wish I had a 3DS capture card so that I could do a playthrough of this game for you guys. But man, it is so good. It is so, so, so good. If you like the original Luigi's Mansion, and, you know, I think it's more so for people who either A, haven't played Luigi's Mansion in a long time, or are big Luigi's Mansion fans like I am. I love this game. It still angers me to no end that this wasn't on the Switch. If this was on the Switch, if that was on the Switch, I would lose it. That would be a 10 out of 10 game. It would be my favorite game of all time. I would love it even more. But I still love this game. It's $40. You know, if you want a true Luigi's Mansion portable experience that is not Luigi's Mansion 2, this is definitely the way to go. And speaking of Luigi's Mansion 2, they have references to Luigi's Mansion 2 in this game. But I'll keep all that a secret and let you guys find that out. But like I said, I love this game. It's absolutely great. I can't recommend it enough. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to pick up your copy of Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 3DS. Maybe it'll show Nintendo that most people love the old Luigi's Mansion more than the newer one. Meaning 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.